Ricki Lake. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing just great. Nice to see you, too.
You've been busy working, doing your talk show and stuff. Thanks for coming over.
I'm happy to be here.
How was St. Patrick's Day? Did you get drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I got so drunk, I forgot it happened.
Yeah, do you drink? Do you still drink? Probably drank when you were a kid, huh?
Oh, actually, no, I didn't drink. I was a very straight teenager.
Well, good for you.
No.
I drank, man. I drank with a
vengeance. I'm making up for lost time.
I started drinking when I was about 14, and I didn't stop till I was about 30.
Really?
Oh, God, I love that beer.
What kind of beer would you go for?
Just whatever you could get.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, I drink it warm, I drink it cold, I drink it old, new, flat. I didn't care. I craved the beer.
Wow. The foam.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to go out and have a beer with you sometime.
I don't drink anymore. I had to give it
don't?
up. No, I had one too many beers.
Oh.
Yeah, the doctor said, that's odd. What's this enormous lump? Oh, it could be your liver, Dave. We all enjoyed a good laugh.
That's a good signal, yeah.
Let's talk about your show. How's it going?
Going very well.
How long have you been on the air?
We've been on the air for 3 years. Three wonderful years.
Do you ever get tired of doing that show? Because it's 5 days a week and you're working.
It's actually not. I only tape 3 days a week.
3 days a week?
Yes.
Oh,
I have a better
God.
schedule than you, Dave.
How do you, 3 days a week, how do you do that?
Well, we tape 2 shows a day, 3:30 and 5:30. You're all welcome to come.
Yeah.
And we do 6 shows a week, and that way we bank them, and then I get 3 months off a year to do a movie or do something else.
And has anything ever happened on your show that just made you sick?
No, not to my stomach.
Oh, come on,
no.
really?
I mean, certainly things happen on the show that don't necessarily happen in my life.
Right.
But it makes me go home and say, wow, you know, I'm really lucky to have the life I have.
Now, it seems to me that anytime I watch your show, it's usually the same thing. It's like sex-crazed midgets.
No, it's not.
That's what it seems like. It is, isn't it? No, it is, sure.
Dave, you've been on my show. You're a fan of my show.
Yeah, you do a very nice job, but you can't go wrong with the sex-crazed midgets.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, they're going to be on next
roof.
week, aren't they, Paul? That's a great band.
Well, we're trying to get them. Sex-crazed midgets.
They're unbelievable.
They're on tour right now.
They get a guy who hits the tambourine and that's nuts and look out, get a hold of something, sister. Anyway, tell us about the film.
Mrs. Winterbourne opens April 19th with Shirley MacLaine and Brendan Fraser. Love him. Love her.
It's a remake of a film that was made recently in France and then earlier in the 50s with Barbara Stanwyck.
Barbara Stanwyck. It was called No Man of Her Own.
Yeah, tell the folks what this is.
It's a romantic comedy about a mistaken identity. I play a young girl who's down on her luck, is homeless, pregnant, and no place to go.
Right.
Through a series
Sounds
of
like
circumstances.
one of your shows.
It does.
And she's taken in by a sex-crazed midget. This screenplay writes itself, don't it?
So anyway, through a series of circumstances, I find a family that falls in love with me, and thus I fall in love with them, and it's...
And they think that you're their daughter-in-law, right? But they don't know.
Right,
Yeah.
and I'm pretending for the sake of this child that has nowhere to go, no food to eat.
And what about Shirley MacLaine? She's goofy, ain't she?
She's great.
Is she?
I love Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, but she's nuts, right?
She was really the most supportive actress I have ever worked with.
But did she ever drop to the floor, start spinning in circles and speaking in tongues? And did she contact anybody from the other world?
No, she didn't.
No seances?
No.
Didn't even try to guess your weight? None of that?
No, that wouldn't be hard to do.
Oh,
but...
you look great, by the way. You look fabulous.
Thank
this
you.
is...
Thank you.
This is like a... Because when I first knew you, you were making those films with John Waters, which I found endlessly entertaining, but not necessarily mainstream.
Yes.
And now you're right here in the middle of a blockbuster.
ton of lard back then.
No.
But, oh,
I thought you were cute then, too, by the way. All right, we got to do us one of them.
I had a little crush on you back then, too, Dave.
Well, what happened? Did it go away? The flame
no, it didn't go away,
out?
but I now have a ring on my finger, so there's a new man in my life.
Yeah, well, why would that stop you? Sex-crazed midgets on the next Dave! We'll be right back here with Ricki Lake. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricki Lake is on the show, William Shatner and Ray Romano. You know, I used to have a little vacation cottage on Ricki Lake. I love that joke. I tell it every time she's on the show. You're sick
It's
of
so
it,
fun
aren't you?
to, I love hearing it again.
How long you been married?
I've been married 2 years. March 26th.
What does your husband
years.
do? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. And you've ragged on him many a time.
I have not. I don't even know the guy. What's his name?
His name is Rob.
Yeah, what does he do now?
He's a political illustrator, and he's now illustrating a children's book that I wrote.
Oh, well, that'd be nice. See, that's a very nice project. The two of you can collaborate.
Oh, yeah. It's great. It's about a little fat girl named Sophie who overcomes.
Overcomes and prevails and succeeds in life.
Wonder where I thought of that, you know. But
You know, we've covered this before, and if it's dangerous ground, just tell me to lay off. But at your large